What's up, YouTube? Welcome everybody back to the channel. On today's episode, we're back at Milan Dragway for the Livernois Motorsports track rental. We got a bunch of bad cars here. Got the Trackhawk here, of course. Today, we're doing whatever we got to do to get a 9 on this thing. We're turning it all the way up. I got approval from Dan. He said, I don't want to break it. I told him I'm going to send it. We got to get that 9 today. So Trackhawk's here. There's a bunch of Explorer STs. Everything here is tuned by Livernois. I've seen a Hellcat here on a drag pack. There's a Corvette Z06. There's a C8 Corvette here. Here's my buddy Fletch's C8. It's not a Z06, but man, love this color. It might not look good on camera, but in person, it's a lot deeper of a yellow. It really stands out. I really love the color, especially on the black accents. There's been a lot of trash talk as far as who is the fastest Livernois Motorsports vehicle. I'd like to think it's me. There's a lot of other fast cars here. My buddy Kurt, he's got a Hellcat Red Eye Charger that's fully built, simple trans built engine and Gen 6 3.8 Whipple. So lucky for me in the Trackhawk, he didn't make it. Shout out to you, Kurt. May you make it next time. They also tune another Trackhawk that has a Whipple on it, pretty bad. So those guys didn't show up. So maybe out of everybody here, maybe the Trackhawk will be the fastest and I'll be able to take home the title. We'll see what happens. Here we go. All right, I'm about to make my first pass. We got a new tune-up in it. It's not the 980 tune, but it is a new tune. We're trying to save that 980 tune for a last resort. Andy worked all night on this tune, so hopefully it does good. We're gonna see what happens here. Come on, 9 second, baby. Go. Come on, moment of truth. Let's do it. Today's the day. Weather's not perfect. We're gonna send it though. See how much these brakes hold. If it had enough.
Did he let off?
send it again, back to back. For some reason, when I was on the 1025 package, it seemed like it liked that back-to-back run. So we're gonna try to do it one more time, and then we'll give it a cool down. We got more mile per hour. Let's see how much it'll hold. Okay, there we go. That's what I want, baby. I want that. I want it to leave hard like that. Alright, I got my heavy right shoe on. Let's see what this thing's got. We're gonna go a little higher than 1500 RPM here. Seems like that's all the brakes will hold. When it stalled out on me, when I rolled through and did the burnout or cleaned my tires off, I forgot to put it back in track mode. So I don't know what this time's gonna be. I really don't want to hot lap it 3 times. I might just send it though. 10-3-1. I forgot to put it back in track mode when I stalled at the line.
That'll happen. I'm
gonna let it cool down for 15 or 20.
Yeah. And
then I'm gonna start running, people.
Yep. Okay, well, I'm about to start running in about 15 minutes too, so
perfect.
We'll get some in.
All right, if you guys are OGs of the channel, you might remember this Explorer ST behind me. It's my buddy's Paul. We have a little ongoing rivalry. He's got pretty much a lot of stuff done to it. He's one of the fastest STs in Michigan. So the last time I gave him the hit, and he smoked me pretty good. So this time we were gonna do something straight up, see how it goes, and then after that, we'll see how much of a hit we can give him. All right, I got my boy Paul here. He's gonna give you a little breakdown of everything done to his ST.
Cool, well, I'm Paul. You can catch me on YouTube at PJester, Instagram, PJester_ST. This is my car. We're here at our Livernois track day. Livernois is the tuner for this vehicle. We got FenFab, a lot of FenFab parts. Shout out to my boy Brett Fenning at FenFab. That's the guy who does everything for these things. Cold side piping. He does got intakes. This one's got the AFE intake, a little bit more old school.
Okay.
But I love it. But we got some custom lines up in here, made by my boy Nate, my mechanic at Kirk's Auto Care. He does a lot of cool stuff, but all that's to run the Nostrum V2, our Stage 2 fuel system. Okay. So everything in the suspension is taken care of. Almost everything is FenFab. Toe links, vertical links. Just about everything's done, man. She's fun, and we got to get the turbos done next.
Yeah. Turbos and maybe trans?
Maybe a built trans. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. She's handling it pretty well right now, so we'll see.
Yeah, I was telling the guys on the video that this is one of the fastest Explorer STs in Michigan.
You know, I like to say so. We got a couple out there that are real quick, man. But you know, in this crowd, I think I'm the quickest. I hope so, at least.
All right. Well, we're gonna run it heads up against the Trackhawk. We'll see what happens, and then maybe we'll give him a little bit of a hit. He's really good at cutting a good light, so I got to be careful. All right, here we go. We're about to run it with my boy Paul and his built Explorer ST. This rematch has been a long time coming. All right, I'm gonna have to cut a good light. Paul, he's a real racer. He don't mess around. My boy Paul, we're about to run it back. He gets the hit and a little bit of the leave, so we'll see what happens. All right, Paul, let's see what that Explorer ST can do. All right, time to stop messing around. Got the laptop hooked up. Dan wants me to take a data log. He thinks it's leaving too easy, which I agree. And it's not going out to the full RPM, so he said it's shifting early. So I'm gonna data log that so we can change that. All right, here we go. We got the race tune only in it, the 980 tune that it made on the dyno, going full send. Feel it, man. She was pushing straight through the brakes. This could be it. A little rough of a idle. It might screw me up here. 1800 RPM. Oh! Oh! We're gonna make one more run with my boy Paul. He's gonna get a pretty good hit in the leave, and we're gonna see if we can catch him. This is how I like the race right here. Last chance to get that 9-second pass. I don't know what happened last time. All right, we're gonna let him leave. Well, as you probably see from the video, the Trackhawk broke again. We're pretty sure it's a transmission. This is what it's doing. It basically left me dead on the track. It'll shift, like go through. I can put it, you know, in park, reverse, neutral, and drive, but it doesn't go anywhere. It threw a couple codes, and from what I'm seeing on the forums and stuff, it's the input shaft. So I've been dead in the water here. The track was nice enough to tow me to this big open field. This is like their overflow parking, but the Trackhawk is down again. I've been waiting for a tow truck for about 3 hours now. It's a Saturday, so they said they got high call volume, so just waiting for a tow truck. I've had some time to cool down. Anybody that was from the old channel knows I've had a lot of problems with this Trackhawk, and I was pretty upset when this first happened, but I talked to Dan from Livernois Motorsports, the owner, and he said he's gonna have the trans pulled out by Tuesday. I'm gonna call Whipple as soon as I get home. Hopefully they can get the transmission back to me quick and we can get this thing back up and running. As far as what happened or why it happened, I don't know. I could go into detail about what it was doing before on the second to last pass. I might have said it in the video. I was pretty much done with it all day, but my buddy Paul and me too wanted to make another run. I wanted to get another clip of me and him racing where he got a better head start than me so we could get a good finish. So if I wouldn't have made that last run, I think I would have been fine, but this stuff happens with racing, I guess. Even though this transmission is rated for 2,000 horsepower, I don't know why that happened. I really don't want to say nothing that I'm gonna regret in the heat of the moment or point any fingers at anybody. I just want to get it back up and running and get some more videos going on the channel. It just sucks because we're at the end of May going into July, and this is where all the good content is coming from, but hopefully we can come back. Hopefully the Trackhawk can come back bigger, badder and stronger than it was this time, and we won't have any more problems with it in the future. I don't think anything's wrong with the engine. It will start up. It sounds fine. The engine sounds fine. That's the main thing that I'm worried about. Even though the transmission wasn't cheap either. Simple speed transmission and transfer case is about $13,000. So I don't know. I might have to pay that again. You know, there's no warranty really on performance parts. We'll see what John and Jessica can do for me. I'm also gonna have to pay Livernois Motorsports to take it out. Nothing's free in this game, and that's why I always tell people, everybody wants to go fast, but make sure you got the money and make sure you wanna pay it. Because sometimes you might have the money, but you don't wanna pay it. I'll be honest, when I was sitting out here for these 2-3 hours, I'm just thinking about, hey, I'm gonna part everything out on the Trackhawk, I'm gonna sell it, let it go, get something else, you know, and then as I've been sitting with it, it's just hard to get rid of because I know what this thing is truly capable of. I know this thing has a low or a mid 9-second quarter mile in it. We just have to refine some tuning and get everything done. So I'm waiting for the tow truck to get here. Hopefully it gets here before dark. I did have to call off work. Yes, I do have a job. I'm not some big YouTuber that makes thousands of dollars a month from YouTube. You know, I'm not even monetized right now, so I'm not making any money. We're just gonna wait for the tow truck for this thing, and then it's gonna go to Livernois Motorsports, and we'll see how we can get it in the building there. 6 hours later, finally on the tow truck. Hit that like button, leave a comment, I'm gonna need it. All right, everybody, this is a hoodie that I've been talking about. I had it in one of my other videos and people were asking about it. I custom made this Trackhawk emblem because I couldn't find any other company or anywhere online that made an emblem like this. This is almost an exact perfect replica of the emblem on the car, and the emblem is cool and I'm proud of it, of all the detail and time it took to make it, but the back is what I think is even cooler. This one's on the back right there, same font as the Trackhawk emblem on the cars, and then obviously still a hat. So I am going to be selling the hoodies and the hats. One thing I'm not too happy about, but it just is how it is. This is not a cheap hoodie. The blank is not cheap. It's 50% polyester, 50% cotton to reduce shrinking, and the hoodies are going to be $70. I understand it if you don't want to buy one. It is expensive, but it's top of the line quality, and that's what I'm going to make. And the hats are going to be $45 a piece. And like I said, I'm not happy that they're going to cost that much, but they're top of the line quality. They're $9.50. They're one of the best hats you can get, if not the best hat. I've had cheap hats before that I bought at like gas stations or online, and this band will cut into your head. These aren't like that. These are top of the line. You can wear them, they're comfortable, but like I said, it is a little bit more money that I would like to charge. I would like to charge 30 bucks a hat or 40 bucks for a hoodie, but that's not how much they cost to make. So if you're interested in it, I am gonna be putting up a website. It might already be up by the time this video comes out, but if not, you can DM me on Instagram and get at me that way.